So today is technical commission day, and I'm very curious what the verdict will be after our build.
It's quite expensive to tank in Belgium these days.
Huis! Ik het toch. I almost stand still.
We made a little pit stop here in Lichterfield because there's a gig here tonight. Reinis Young is the name. So today we are leaving to the other side of the country because the guy who installed our electrical installation from Hobus needs to fix something small. There's a temperature gauge that needs fixing. We noticed that this winter it just kept on pushing, but it couldn't start up only after a while, and it really made a strange and loud noise, so we really want to avoid that. And he has new material in the shop, so we're going there to Herentals to get the bus fixed and hopefully skate a session in between because there's a skate park near there.
It's quite expensive to tank in Belgium these days.
But we have to roll with it, otherwise we don't move. So Ellen is finally getting comfortable with riding in this big ass van, and that's really cool. We are currently just trying out on the freeway, which is quite spacious, not the narrow roads, but she's doing mighty fine. I've seen her perform some maneuvers and she's definitely ready to ride this thing.
Yay! It's almost mine. It's like a cruise. A cruise ship. A cruise ship.
Nice, sit down. We arrived in Herentals last night. We slept here, and now Dries from Hobus is taking care of our bus. The temperature switch needed to be changed. Standard malfunction that he is fixing for free, so thanks Dries. And he just lent us his own bus to get to the skate park here in Herentals. It's supposed to be one with a bowl, and let's go and see if the park is open. So it's quite the skate bowl. I'm not really a transition skater, but this is definitely good for a nice morning session. So this is the workshop where all Hobus's magic happens. He really has a cool spot right in the sun, working on the vans. This must be a beautiful job.
Huis! Ik het toch.
Like a dog.
I almost stand still.
Works in Belgium. Why are we not surprised? They even have the flashback here.
The flashback.
A beautiful morning this morning here in Zonnebeke. We had a very nice sunset over there, and we're here with our good friend Matt, who helped us build the van. Hey Matt.
Hi guys, good morning.
So that's the cool thing, Matt also owns a camper, and then you just meet up wherever we stay or where they stay. So Pretty cool to see you again, Matt.
You too, man.
All
You
right.
too, bro. It was really cool that you turned up last night.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
And Kathleen is taking the dogs for a morning walk over there. It's actually quite a nice place over here. You have a big park and a big parking lot to park the van, which is so cool. And there's lots of things that you can check that came from the war, all that stuff. Some people find that mighty interesting. So if you're interested in that, come to Zonnebeke. So we're back at our OneWheel game. I haven't taken them in the van for quite a while, and that has its reasons. We are on the maximum weight capacity of our van, and these things are pretty heavy, so we couldn't take them along in the bus, which was such a pity. But it made me rediscover my skateboard, which is also a very cool thing. And finally I got my OneWheel back. We dumped some things out of the van that we didn't need, and now we're back at it. And I was walking here yesterday near the station in Tielt, and suddenly I saw this road. So I went out and about, and I was curious what was behind these bushes. And then suddenly I found a hole. And what's behind the hole, you'll see in the video, so follow me.
I have to carry my OneWheel through this one. Oh, tingles! Lots of tingles. Oh, we go past them. Oh, this is what.
Alright, let's do this. That's a cool run. We're on a little walk in Lichterfield, and I don't know, maybe you can already hear them, but this is phenomenal. Birds like you've never seen before. I hope you can see it, but here all the way through the crane, it's full of birds, and you can hear them making noise. It's crazy. They love the crane. Apparently they do. So we made a little pit stop here in Lichterfield because there's a gig here tonight, and you might reckon the place where it is because we've been there before. We made our Elvin t-shirts at the printbAar, and he also has a little bar there, and they're allowed to have gigs again there. So we're going to Reinis. He's touring in Europe, and I've seen him before. He plays a magnificent guitar, and we're going to check out one of his gigs. So let's go! Whoop! Reinis Young is the name. We're back. Okay, so today is technical commission day, and I'm very curious what the verdict will be after our build, because the regulation here in Belgium is so unclear that we don't really know what to do or how to do it. So it's all guesswork. And we also had to add this one because this is not an official camper, so normally we need to have a separation between the cabin and the back part. So I'm very curious on what the technical commission is going to say about all that we did in the van. So fingers crossed. The dude that is doing the checkup noticed that I had a camera and he was not pleased. So I hope that will not affect the checkup, because sometimes if you do something wrong, they just are not the easiest. So alright, and I already got my sticker for 2022, so that's promising. Let's see if everything is good, looking good. We got a green card, and there's not any issue with our build. I'm so happy now. I was kind of stressing out on what they could say on our build, but they actually didn't say anything. The guy wasn't that friendly at the start, but apparently he allowed us to get commissioned and get back on the road. Woohoo! Let's get out of here, get back to work.